All right, so this training is actually streaming live on YouTube. So in case you have a network failure at any given point, you can just simply join through the YouTube link, which I'm going to share right now in the various forums. All right, so in case this training is actually streaming live on YouTube. So in case you have a network failure at any given point, you can just simply join through the YouTube link, which I'm going to share right now in the various forums. All right, so in case this training is... All right, so that was actually the YouTube channel which the class was being shared. So I'm just going to share the link in the forums right now before we continue. So come. Please, Derek, Amek, please, your mic should be muted at every given moment, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again, and you're all welcome to this digital marketing bootcamp and career orientation. So the reason we are actually having this training program is to orientate those who don't have any idea about digital marketing, and equally to help those who actually want to take digital marketing as a career, all right? And of course, we believe that with digital marketing knowledge, you can be able to step up your personal business. You can take your businesses to the next level. So before I begin, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Tamon Dieudonné. I'm sure most of you already know me. All right, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Tadita Group Institute. So Tadita Group Institute is a virtual institute for entrepreneurs. So the main goal is to train students to become entrepreneurs. So we give you skills that can make you stand alone in the society, can make you stand alone in the community. So our main goal is not just to give you the knowledge for you to build a career on it, all right? We are actually giving you this knowledge so that you can use this knowledge to be able to earn a living out of it, maybe either as a secondary source of income or a primary source of income. Now, for those who have actually gone through the digital marketing program, for those who have actually gone through that have been certified as far as digital marketing is concerned, be it in Digital Group Institute or be in any other institute, I believe they have a wider knowledge and they actually understand what digital marketing is all about. All right, so here I have a biography about myself. I'm a Cameroonian by nationality. I'm sure most of you already know that. I'm an MBA holder, all right, a master's degree holder in business administration. I'm equally a Google certified digital marketing expert, a CPD or UK certified digital marketing expert. I'm equally a UAE certified digital marketing expert, and the list goes on, all right? So here you can just see some of my pictures, actually my office and other photos. All right, so these are just a few of some of my certifications with the certification which I got from London International Studies. It's an institute located in the United Kingdom. And it's through London International Studies that I was able to get accreditation for Digital Group Institute to be able to issue out CPD certification. So it's thanks to them I was able to achieve that. All right. So here are some of my certifications. We have that from Google. I think I have about 7 different certifications from Google. Then we have my certificate as well from Carleton University of Bamenda, an MBA holder, and of course the digital marketing expert certification from the Dubai government as well. All right. So when we started this program, I asked the question, what is digital marketing? I was able to get some pretty good answers. I can say the answers were very good because you all have, those who answered actually have an idea of what digital marketing is all about. Now, during this session, these are the things we are going to look at. We're going to look at what digital marketing is, why people go online, all right, different digital marketing funnels. All right, what does digital marketing consist of? Benefits of digital marketing, what does digital marketing, I think I've repeated that. Then how digital marketing has evolved. We're going to talk about search engine optimization. We'll talk about PPC, we'll talk about social media marketing, we'll talk about digital marketing measurements. We're equally going to talk about affiliate marketing. We're going to talk about email marketing as well. So you're going to have an orientation, you're going to have an understanding of all the different digital marketing modules. So I believe at the end of this class, you're going to have knowledge which can help you to expand your digital marketing career. Now, there are so many people who actually want to get into digital marketing, but they don't know where to begin. All right, we are going to give you an understanding and orientation on where to begin. There are people who believe after studying, let's say, graphic design or web design, they believe that they are actually at the top and they actually fit in the digital space. You studying graphic design to the maximum level still makes you about 5% fit in the digital marketing space. You studying web design makes you fit about, let's say, 20%, all right? That's 25% altogether, and the rest 75% is what we are going to lay more emphasis on as we go, as we carry on with this particular session. So the question I asked was, what is digital marketing? I received 2 different answers. And from these answers, I noticed one thing which those who actually answered the question, I received a similar point which they made. And that particular point is what? Selling, all right? They use the word selling. I'm going to go through that question again, all right? And I'm going to give the opportunity to those who are actually participating in this training, just kindly go to the chat area apart from. So I am actually excluding those who are taking the digital marketing advanced program, all right? This training is meant for those who actually want to learn more about digital marketing. If you're here and you're part of the digital marketing advanced program, please just be silent and don't answer any question, or don't answer any question, so that we can be able to have a very, very smooth training program, right? So let me go back. So I received 2 answers. I think they are 3 now, all right? So the first person who gave an answer was Madame Tebi Honorine. She said, I know digital marketing is all about using various digital marketing platforms like emails, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. to sell products or services by means of what? Content creation, graphics, product sales. The definition is very, very good. The definition is fantastic. But there is one thing which you made mention, which is not supposed to be part of that definition, and I'm going to tell you why. Frank Same said, to me, digital marketing is a strategy used to sell your products using the media. Your definition is perfect, but there are 2 things which you made mention, which I'm going to tell you why it had to disrupt your answer. All right. Then Frank Dominic said he doesn't really have an understanding on digital marketing, but he can say digital marketing is advertising and selling products or services via social media with the help of our digital devices like phones, computers. Great. You guys gave perfect answers. Your definitions are great. But the fact that you mentioned the word selling, that is what actually made this answer not to be correct. All right? That is what actually made your answers not to be correct. Now, when we talk about marketing, let's forget about digital marketing, all right? Let's just talk about marketing. Now, marketing is simply what? Advertising your product. So if you advertise, if you go out there to advertise a product and you don't make sales, does it mean that you've not actually carried out marketing? Let's say you work for a company, right? And the company says that, please, we have a new product in the market, right? We want you to go out there and carry out marketing, door-to-door marketing. So if you go out there, you advertise your products, you share flyers to people, and at the end, nobody purchases the product. Does it mean that marketing hasn't taken place? No, marketing has taken place 100%. All right. The fact that people have not purchased the product, or the fact that you've not been able to get responses, does not mean that you've not actually carried out marketing. Marketing has already taken place. So marketing is simply what? Advertising. Marketing is simply what? Creating awareness. If you have a smartphone, and if you have, let's say, smartphones which you want to advertise, for those of you who do WhatsApp marketing, maybe you post those products on your WhatsApp. If at the end of the day, a product is not purchased, all right, it doesn't mean that you didn't actually carry out marketing for that day. You actually carry out marketing, but you did not get results. All right, so that definition, instead of putting selling, you can change that to what? Awareness. All right, so in simple terms, digital marketing is what? Creating awareness, all right, of a particular group or services, all right, to your audience using what? Digital marketing tools. All right, there are several marketing tools which you can actually use. The media is not a marketing tool. When you just say media, there are so many medias. We have the social medias, we have our normal radio station, which is equally a media, we have the TV station. Advertising on radio that's not part of digital marketing. All right, digital marketing is when you use the internet. All right, when you use the internet to do what? To carry out your marketing. That is what we call marketing. Now, when you look at marketing, traditional way of doing marketing and the digital way of doing marketing. When we carry out our marketing traditionally, which means we are not using the internet, the same things we are doing traditionally is the same thing we are going to do online. We need to design flyers, right? We need to design flyers. We need to go, maybe you want to do a publicity with, you have your speakers, you have your mic, and you are actually talking. So people are just listening to what you are saying. Now that listening, that traditional listening is the same as what you using text. If I just write a text on Facebook or on Twitter, those who tweet, it's a form of advertising. So the fact that they are not listening, they're actually using their eyes, all right? On the road or on the streets, you're going to use your mic, you're going to use audio to communicate, right? But on the internet, you're going to use text to do what? To communicate. So that's the traditional way. Using the mic or the audio is the traditional way, while using the internet or using text is the digital aspect. When you design flyers, right, and you move around, you throw them on the streets, that is traditional marketing. But when you design that same flyer and you post on social media marketing platforms. That is digital marketing. That's just the difference. All right. So the difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing is that you are actually using online tools to carry out your advertisement. All right. So digital marketing is a process of building and maintaining customer relationships through what? Online activities to facilitate the exchange of what? Ideas. So exchanging ideas does not guarantee sales. So once you exchange ideas, you've actually carried out what? Digital marketing. To exchange ideas, to exchange products and services that satisfy the goals of both parties. If you go online and you talk about a particular product, you're just creating awareness, you're not selling the product. You're actually doing marketing. If you're into network marketing and you want to advertise a particular product, or you want to talk about the health importance of a particular product, without necessarily mentioning that product, you're actually doing digital marketing because you're creating awareness. All right, so that is digital marketing. Digital marketing is just simply what? Using online tools to create awareness, all right, to your audience. As simple as that. My next question is, why are people going online? Why do people go online on a daily basis? That's my next question. Just go to the chat area. This is an interactive class. Go to the chat area and give me a reason, your own reason why people go online every day. Why do you go online every day? Why does your brothers, your sisters go online every day? Why does your father go online every day? This is an interactive class, please. So just go to your chat area. Give us a reason why you go online every day. Give us a reason why people go online every day. Answers. To learn new things, great. Madame Tebi Honorine says to learn new things. Who else? I see so many names here. Frank, I see there are two Frank. Frank Samuel, Frank Dominique. We have Roland. We have Bernard. We have Jamapi William. We have Mick Henry. Nabila, Anita, please. Let's get no. Nabila, Anita, you are part of the advanced program. We have Gong Chantal. Nje Stephen. Why are you guys silent? Let's get the answers, please. Give us your reason. To carry out research. Mick Henry says to carry out research. Great, fantastic. We have 1 more minute. People go online for entertainment. Great, that's from Derek. We also go online to know what is trending. Perfect. That's a very, very good answer from Gong Chantal. Yes, who else? To be aware of the latest happening. Fantastic. People go online on a daily basis to get information for business purpose, to carry out research and perform. That's from Nabila. Tante Teresia says to be aware of the latest happening. Fantastic. You guys have been able to give us some reasons why people go online. I'm going to be very, very fast with this section because this is going to be a very practical session. So I just want you guys to have an understanding of why people go online. So you should have that in mind. All right. So we have some reasons why people go online right here. For information on a new product, service, or location, someone said that already. If they have a question, if you have a question, actually you go online to verify. Trust me, there is no question on either you won't be able to get that answer on Google. All right? So sometimes when somebody asks me a question and I look at the person as if, can you really tell me why you're asking me the question when you have a smartphone? You're actually communicating with me online on WhatsApp and you're asking me a question which I believe you can go online on Google and you'll be able to get the answer to that. It's just like asking me on WhatsApp that what is the capital of Cameroon? It's funny, right? If you just go to Google, the time which you spend asking me that question and waiting for a response, you can get that answer on Google. So if they are looking for help, you can go on Google and you'll be able to get the answer. If they want more information on certain individuals, organizations, all right, meeting attendance, business contacts, general information, maybe about you, new employees, available jobs, etc. All right. So with the constant growth of the web and more people getting connected every day, digital marketing has become a necessity for many organizations. All right. This also includes small businesses that want to trade online and make a name for themselves on the web. The web is crowded with information. So if you have a website, can these people reach you that are searching the web for answers? That's the question you should be asking yourself. So these are some of the reasons why people go online, and there are so many of them. They need to go on and on and on again. All right. Now, the next thing we are going to talk about is what we call the digital marketing funnel. Now, before we get to this, I'm going to ask a question. How many of you know what a funnel is? Let's keep digital marketing aside. We all know what a funnel is, right? At one moment, we've been able to use a funnel, our basic funnel, right? Now, what is the function of a funnel? Can someone help us? What is the function of a funnel? So if you understand the function of a funnel naturally, you'll be able to understand what we're going to be talking about right now. What is a funnel and what is the function of a funnel? How does a funnel help us? I'm waiting for answers. Let's get answers. The chat area is open. Use your hands, guys. Use your hands. When do we use a funnel? I'm sure most of you have used a funnel before. Though in this our generation now, it's very difficult for you to even see one. But we've used it before, right? If you've used it before, tell us the particular time which you used that funnel. I know some of you have very difficult, your networks are not great, so just use the chat area, right? Derek says to put water in the gallon. Wow, that's great. That's a very good function. Funnel is used to guide us put something in a container with a small mouth. Perfect. Perfect. That's a great answer as well. Who else? Who else has used a funnel before? What did you use a funnel for precisely? What did you use a funnel for precisely? All right, to fill a container. To pass liquid from one container through another. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, we all realize that, we all know that it is very difficult for you to actually pour in liquid in a container if you don't have a guidance, all right? So a funnel is what? It's like a guide. It guides you to be able to transfer information from one area to another, or from one particular container to another, right? So that's just a funnel. And we all know the shape of a funnel, all right? So when you pour in something in a funnel, what happens? At the beginning of that funnel, it actually goes into the funnel with much, let's say, with a lot of force, right? So that edge, the section which is below actually guides you to pour whatever you pour in that container easily, right? So no matter the quantity of oil or the quantity of water you pour at the beginning, right, it is going to actually take time to get in. And if you pour so much that the funnel cannot actually carry, what happens? Some of the liquid is going to pour out, right? So you need to take time to fill in that liquid into the funnel. Now let's get to what we call the digital marketing funnel. So the digital marketing funnel is that stage which you actually take, all right, if you want to actually have a very, very good digital marketing campaign. Now, when we talk about a campaign simply means that you have an objective, all right? You have an objective for your advertisement, and you equally have a season. If you are, say, you're selling a product, let's say you are into sales of dresses, or you are into sales of books, there are particular seasons which you can actually make sales. Books can actually be sold during the back to school period, right? While dresses can be sold during maybe the Christmas season, the Ramadan season, the New Year season, or the Easter season. Those are times which you can actually sell dresses. During back to school, people who sell dresses actually don't actually make a lot of sales, all right? We only have people who sell maybe uniforms. And people who sell uniforms will not sell within the period of the Christmas, the New Year, and all that. All right, so before you run any campaign, you must have a funnel which you need to pass. And remember how a funnel looks like, right? At the beginning of the funnel, it is very, very large, but as it goes down, whatever flows into that funnel it actually reduces in size because of the shape of the funnel. So before you begin any advertisement, or any marketing strategy online, you need to actually pass through a funnel. So the first thing is what? You need to have a plan. What is your plan? Do you just go online and you start posting? There are so many people that when they get into a new business, what do they go? Especially those who use WhatsApp. I've seen this so many times. Someone will just go to WhatsApp. Maybe he's selling dresses and he says, I've got new things for you. There are new things for you. We have new gadgets. All right. Or what they do is they just start posting what they are selling. All right. They just start posting. Then at the end, say sliding in my DM if you need any of them. That's a very, very poor way of marketing products online. That's the reason why you can post for, say, 1 week. Sometimes those who actually buy the products are people who maybe they want to sympathize with you. You will hardly make sales if you are actually connecting, if you're trying to connect with people you've not known before. All right? So for you to actually start your marketing campaign, you need to reach out to people. That's the first thing. You need to reach out to people. And to reach out to people, you need so many tools. You need digital marketing tools. You need search engines. You need the social media. Most of you, when you want to advertise, you either advertise on WhatsApp, you go to Facebook, or you go to LinkedIn. Those are all social media platforms. Without social media platforms, you will not be able to advertise on social media. Without search engines like Google, Google or like Yahoo, you cannot actually advertise on search engine platforms, right? Without blogs, if you don't have blogs, you cannot advertise on your website. You can't write articles on your website. Without brochures, if you don't design brochures, you will not be able to create image advertisement. For you to be able to advertise with images, you need to design what we call brochures. All right? You need to actually carry out what we call advertisement. You need emails. If you want to carry out email marketing, you need a collection of what? Emails. You need to get emails from people for you to be able to carry out what we call email marketing. We only have what we call press releases for those who actually deal with newspapers. All right? Now, once you've been able to get these platforms, what's the next step? You need to think about your audience. Who are your audience? The key measures. You need to think about your followers. You need to think about your fans. You need to think about the visitors. You need to think about what? Inbound links. Inbound links are simply links that people are going to click on your search engine and it's going to take them where? To your website. All right? You place inbound links on maybe different websites. So when people click on it, it's going to take them to your websites. So these are the key measures you need as far as reach is concerned. Then we have what we call the act or educate. Once you've been able to identify these search engines, once you've been able to identify the social media platforms that you need, the next thing you should be thinking of is, how then can I actually get into it? Do I need a website to be able to advertise on search engine platforms, on search engines? Do I need a video or photo to be able to advertise on social media platforms? Because identifying the social media platform is one thing, and creating content for that social media platform is another thing. For example, we have different social media platforms like LinkedIn, we have Facebook. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn, they have two different functions, right? Facebook is just meant for you to share your personal pictures, you interact with your friends, you use Facebook to create comedy, right? You don't take things serious as far as Facebook is concerned. But as far as LinkedIn is concerned, it's a professional platform. If you think you go to LinkedIn and you start creating comedy video, you're wasting your time. You're going to have zero likes because people who are there are serious people. They are out for business. They are career-oriented people. So don't think that you go there and you start creating comedy. That's the reason why if you go on LinkedIn now, you're not going to see any comedian on LinkedIn because they know that there is no traffic as far as comedy is concerned on that particular platform. So you need to create a video. Once you've identified the social media platform you want to work with, you need to create videos that are related, or pictures or images that are related to that particular platform. All right? So once you've been able to identify that platform, you've been able to advertise your product, the next thing is, now that I have advertised, I have posted on Facebook, right? I have actually created my ads on this various search engine using my website. The next thing is what? I need to start drawing the attention of people. I need to draw people now to that particular business. I need to draw people to that particular advertisement. That is when we get to what? Convert or contact. Convert simply means what? You will actually achieve your goal, your main goal. Remember, when you're going online, your main goal is what? Maybe you have your products that you want to sell, right? That is the main goal you want to achieve at the end of the day. But you don't just go online and you start advertising your product. No, you need to capture the people. You need to capture the people. If I ask you a question now, how do comedians make their own money online? They create comedies every day. You go there, you watch it for free. They have so many followers. How do they make their money? They have a goal. Their goal is to do what? Is to make income. And they find all the possible measures to make income. If you can pick the strategies of comedians to make your sales, you are going to make far more sales. You're going to make so much income. What comedians do is that they just go and create funny videos and all that. Once they create funny videos, they get a lot of followers. What next? People will contact them and say, hey, please, I want you to advertise this my product on your platform. That is what they do, right? And you see some comedians talking about 1xBet, you see some comedians talking about health products. When they advertise those products, or they talk about 1xBet like this, what happens? Maybe you use their promo code and they actually make income when you actually subscribe. When they're talking about other products or advertising people's products, those people have paid them to be able to carry out that advertising. That is how they make their own money. So if they decided to come online and start talking about 1xBet, every day you're online talking about 1xBet, every day you're online talking about a particular network marketing product, trust me, zero sales. Zero sales. If you are here, you have some products which you want to sell, please, just start thinking of how you start cracking jokes online. Trust me. That is what captivates people on social media. That is the reason they call it social media. It's a place where people come to socialize. Social media. People come there to socialize. You don't see serious people going on social media. When I go on social media, I go there to have fun. I go there to actually understand what is happening. All right. I watch comedy. I watch things that can teach me. I watch entertaining things. I watch things that can help me improve on my knowledge. Don't go on and think you are going to make sales. Create content that will help people. Once you're able to create content that will help people, and you talk about your product after that, they will listen to you. They will listen. But if you just go out there and you start selling your products, trust me, you're going to make zero sales. There are people who carry out advertisement. They advertise their products from Sunday to Sunday, no sales. Sunday to Sunday, no sales. But if you know how much comedians make in a single day, it's going to baffle you. So convert simply means what? You've actually achieved what you came online to do. If my main objective was to sell my fashion dresses, and people are able to come to my social media platforms and at the end they buy the product, then conversion has taken place. All right. So convert simply means conversion. Conversion has taken place. I've actually achieved what brought me online. Same thing with contact. If your main objective was to get contacts from people to talk about your product, once you do that, conversion has taken place. Once you're able to get people's contact at the end, then conversion has taken place, right? Majority of you here actually came through maybe filling lead forms, or you saw a link which you clicked and you joined the forum, maybe through the Tadita Group Institute website or through the social media platforms. Once I'm able to get to you, once I'm able to connect with you, we are able to talk one-on-one, then conversion has taken place because I've achieved what I actually wanted. I actually wanted to connect with you. But if you just came online, saw the advertisement, and you didn't do anything, you didn't take action, then I've not achieved what I wanted to achieve. Once conversion has taken place, or once you actually convert, the next thing is what? Engage. Now, there are some products or there are some services that end at the level of conversion. Examples include e-commerce platforms. If you see an advertisement on Facebook about Amazon is advertising a particular product. You click on that product, it takes you to the website, and you purchase that product. Then Amazon has actually converted, all right? Conversion has taken place. At that level, there is no need for engagement. I don't need to start talking to you over and over again. Or maybe I can still target you later on, all right? But at the moment, conversion has taken place. So once conversion has taken place, some products or services will end there. But if I wanted to, if my main objective was to talk to you about maybe some training programs that are coming up, all right, or invite you for an event, I've actually converted, right? I've taken your contact, which means I've passed that stage of the funnel. The next thing is what? Engagement. So once you are able to actually attend that event, all right, once you're able to attend that online event or an offline event, then engagement has taken place because you move from convert to what? To engagement. So engage customers and develop a relationship to encourage brand advocacy. So you can do that on social media. You have offline and online events. So some online events actually happen on social media. What are the key measures? Repeat purchases, lifetime value, referral, social media shares. All right. So sometimes engagement here can be what? You're repeating sales. All right. That's the reason why I said at the level of convert, things can end there, while you can still continue as far as engagement is concerned. And engagement here simply means you want to retarget those people who actually bought your products before. Remember, there are some products that when somebody buys, you are not hoping to have that person back again anytime soon, right? For example, if somebody comes and buys iPhone 14 Pro Max, right? You are not expecting that person to come online again to buy any iPhone 14 Pro Max anytime soon, right? Maybe when the new product has been released, maybe iPhone 15, then you are hoping to have that person back because the person might want to upgrade. But at that level, you earn what? That convert. But if they upgrade that product, that is when engagement takes place. You will now retarget those people. So there's what we call in digital marketing retargeting. So you are retargeting people who had actually seen your ad before, people who had actually bought your products before, all right? But there are some products that even if people buy them today, tomorrow they will still come for more. If you're running a bar where you sell drinks, you run your ad, people target, they say, wow, I need a bottle of maybe export or casted. Those are things that people will drink today, tomorrow they will still buy. He might even finish drinking at that particular moment, and he will contact you again that, please, I need that particular product again. All right, so that's when engagement now is taking place. All right, so you are re-engaging what you had initially sold or the activities which you carried out before. All right, so that is just what the digital marketing funnel. So when we talk about the funnel, when something is flowing in a funnel, if you place a funnel in a large pool of water, right? You just want to connect. For example, you go on that, maybe the rain is falling. You want to get a portion, you want to get a quantity of water in your funnel. You cannot carry everything, right? Some of the rain are going to spill out. So that funnel will simply guide you to be able to do what? To carry a section of that water. Once you do that, then you've actually reached at the level of what? Engagement. All right? You've actually engaged and you've actually achieved what you actually came for. So that is just the funnel as far as digital marketing is concerned. Now let's talk about digital marketing objectives. Some of you want to actually get online, you want to advertise product, but what are your objectives? All right. So one way to make sure you're found on the web with an optimized digital marketing strategy, one way to make sure you are found on the web is with an optimized digital marketing strategy. Most digital marketing strategies and campaigns have following 5 objectives. All right. So we have reaching the right audience. So obviously, when you're running a campaign online, you actually want to reach what? You actually want to reach out to the best audience. You want to reach out to your best audience. All right. So to engage with your audience, to motivate your audience to take action, efficient spending on your campaigns, return on investment. We're going to talk about this in a practical level. All right. When we'll be looking at the practical level, I'll be explaining to you. We're going to talk about reaching the right audience. Obviously, if you're in Bamenda, let's talk about reaching the right audience. If you're in Bamenda, you sell physical products. I'm going to ask this question. If you're in Bamenda, you're selling things like waist trainers. You want to get online digital marketing, right? Are you going to advertise? Let's know. Tell me, if you're using digital marketing to advertise a product, you're in Bamenda, where can you actually advertise a product if you want to go digital? Tell me. Are you going to advertise a product only in Bamenda? Are you going to advertise a product in the different regions of Cameroon? Are you going to even extend your advertisement to Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda? Let me get your answers. Guys, very fast. Very fast. I need your answers. I need your answers. I need your answers. All right, Mr. Mick Henry, I'll get back to you as far as your question is concerned. You said, what's the use of giveaway? I'll get back to you. Sorry, I didn't see your question, but I'll get back to you towards the end of the class. Okay, Baron says, extend your business, right? It's very important to extend your business. Very, very great. That's a good answer. Perfect. I've seen a very good answer from Tevi Honorin. She said, so those of us in this meeting might be your target in the next digital marketing class. Of course, you are all my target for the next advanced digital marketing class, right? So if you're able to understand this training very well, and you see the need of taking this training, right? Of taking the training program, of course, you are actually going to register for the course. But remember, the main objective of this training is to give you an understanding of what digital marketing is all about. So at the end, we're going to tell you, okay, if you want to become a digital marketing expert, or you want to build a career in digital marketing, of course, you can take our courses, all right? But since you already have an understanding of what digital marketing is all about, you can take your courses somewhere else, all right? So you are actually going to see the need, whether you should take the course with Technical Group Institute or you should take it with another platform. Please, if you have questions, write down your questions. I'm going to answer all your questions before the end of this session, all right? So just write down your questions and I'll get back to you once we are done. Write your questions, try to highlight at what particular point does this your question fall, all right? Since we're talking about digital marketing funnel, digital marketing objective, just make sure that you lay emphasis on the particular topic so that we are going to go back to it when we get to the Q&A session. All right. So we have the digital marketing goal. Digital marketing is about generating sales and or capturing leads from customers that are searching on the internet for answers. Generating leads. So that is your goal. That is not the definition of digital marketing. That is your goal. Majority of people who go online, their main goal is to carry out sales, right? Your main goal is to sell products. Your main goal is to generate leads. Leads here simply means that you are getting personal information from people. For example, if I want to get the contacts of people, their phone numbers, their email addresses, I'm just going to create what we call a lead form. Once I create what we call a lead form, so many people are going to fill that lead form and I'm going to get back to them once I get that information. So that is what we call lead, capturing of leads from customers. All right. So that is just what that is just the main goal of digital marketing. Right. Now, let's get into the real, before we get to this aspect, this is where the practical aspect, this is where the class gets more excited. I'm going to ask, if you have a question from what we've done so far, you ask your questions, then before we continue. Questions? Do we have questions? Do we have questions?
Yes, I've asked a question already.
Okay. Let me get to your question. All right. Somebody asked, Tebi Honorin says, what is found on the DM lead form? That's the digital marketing lead form. The digital marketing lead form simply carries questions, short questions which you ask your audience. For example, majority of you here saw the Technical Group Institute training program on Facebook, right? And under that ad which you saw, there was a place there that was written sign up. There was a button that showed sign up. You click on that button. Now, once you click on that button, you had some series of questions: your name, your email address, your town or your region, maybe profession, and so on. All right. Those are the information that are found on a lead form. So once you're able to fill that form, at the end of the day, when that campaign is through or within the campaign, I can always visit the leads which I have gotten. So I'm going to have your names, I'm going to have your phone numbers, I'm going to have your contacts. And once I have that information, I am going to contact you and say, okay, hey, Madam Tebi, You actually contacted us on Facebook or on YouTube or on Google, showing an interest in this particular product or showing an interest in this particular course. Am I right to say yes? Okay. So at that moment now, you actually have an understanding. You actually have, your mind will actually come back, all right? You actually remember the fact that you filled a particular form, all right? So that is the essence of a lead form, all right? I hope I've been able to answer that question. Any other question? Derek asked a question. Yeah, this class is actually being recorded, all right? So if you have any difficulties and your internet, you have a problem, you can always get back to the recorded session, or you can go to our YouTube channel. This particular training is actually streaming live on YouTube. So go to YouTube and you'll be able to get the training. All right, I don't know what's happening to my mouse. All right. Any other question? There's no other question. All right.
Audience.
Sorry, any other person having a question? Just indicate with your hand show, please. If you don't have a question, you just need to mute your mic. Please just mute your mic and all right. So now let's get to the interesting part of this class. What does digital marketing consist of? The digital marketing space is very, very broad. All right. And if someone says he or she is a digital marketing expert at one level, you must have been able to do to understand these various modules which we are going to look at today. All right. So the digital marketing pillar is made up of SEO, which is search engine optimization, SEM/PPC, that is search engine marketing, or what we call pay-per-click. Then we have SMO, which is social media optimization, or what we call social media marketing. We have email marketing, we have affiliate marketing, we have content marketing, all right? We have web design, we have graphic design, we have email marketing, I've mentioned that twice. We have analytics, all right? Then we have mobile. So mobile simply means you're creating ads, advertisement for mobile devices. These are the things, these are the various modules that qualifies you as a certified digital marketing expert. Now, in countries, developed countries.
Please. Hello, please, can you take these acronyms in their full names, please? Can we have their full names?
The next slide is going to have all the names, all right? The next slide, you're going to have it also. You can take it down or you just take a screenshot if you want to have them on, all right? Yes, please. I am going to explain to you what these modules do mean. We are going to take it practically. So don't bother yourself. We're going to take it one step at a time and it's going to be a practical session. All right. So somebody asked about the acronyms. We have, these are them. We have here the components, key components. We have web design, user experience. We have search engine optimization, that's SEO. We have pay-per-click, PPC. We have social media marketing. All right. We have email marketing. We have display advertisement. So you're going to learn about display advertisement as well. We have affiliate marketing. We have content marketing. I've not indicated graphic design here as well, but it is part of this particular module. So these are modules that qualify you as a digital marketing expert, right? But now, some of these modules have been extracted and placed on their own because they are very, very vast. For example, graphic design. Graphic design on its own is a topic on it. In fact, it's a course on its own, all right? But it is still part of digital marketing. Then we have web design as well. It is a course on its own, but it's still part of digital marketing. Now, there are several ways you can actually design a website. You can use what we call the user experience. You can use what we call content management system, where WordPress is one of them. You can use HTML. You can use CSS. There are several ways you can design a website. If you know any of these ways and you can produce a very good website, it doesn't matter. You don't need to learn all the various ways of designing a website. If you know how to design through user experience, simply means that you use a very modern way of designing a website where you have shapes and and buttons, you have shapes, you have text, you just combine them together. And once you're done, you now send it to maybe a very good web developer to now host these designs. All right. So I'm sure majority of you, some of you here are UX and UI designers. All right. So if you have a knowledge in that, good and fine, is going to help you in your digital marketing career. So I'm going to take these modules one at a time. I'm going to keep web design aside first. All right. We're going to talk about search engine optimization, search PPC. We're going to talk about social media marketing. If you notice, I've actually started these 3 modules. These are the core as far as digital marketing is concerned. If you know these 3 modules very well, you can just learn the other ones by just, have basic knowledge. But as far as search engine optimization is concerned, pay-per-click is concerned, social media marketing is concerned, you must know them to your fingertips to be called the digital marketing expert. I hope it is clear. If you have questions, please just reserve your questions, all right? Reserve your questions, and I'm going to answer them at the end of this class. All right, now let's begin. I'm going to open my browser. So we're going to be talking about, we're going to combine both search engine optimization and PPC together, all right? I'm going to explain it in a very simple and layman way in such a way that you're going to understand perfectly. Now, before I get to explaining, there is one thing I want you to understand. You cannot talk about digital marketing without talking about web design. 70%, or I can say 80% of digital marketing revolves around web design. So if you have a basic knowledge on web design, trust me, you're going to be a fantastic digital marketing expert. All right, great. So let's get to the practical aspect of this class. So we're going to be talking about the SEO, search engine marketing, or what we call PPC. Search engine marketing and PPC, the same thing, all right? You're going to understand what these 2 words mean, all right? Then we have search engine optimization. Now, I'm going to take a practical session. By the time I'm done with the practical session, I'm going to ask you if you now understand what SEO is and what we call PPC, all right? This is my browser. Many of us go to the internet to search for something, right? If you open any browser, for example, you open any search engine, immediately you open. I've just typed what? Google.com. There is nothing on my screen, right? This is search engine. There's nothing on the screen. There is no information on this screen. The only thing I have is my search bar to search what I want. Right? Now, if I come to my search bar and I say I want to buy a bed, let's just say I want to buy a king size bed. King size bed. So immediately I type my king size bed and I click enter. That is when I'm going to see information. That is when I'm going to get results, right? These are all what? Results. So if I don't type in this word, I will not be able to get any result on the search engine. This word which you type as an audience, the word which an audience type in order to search for something, it is known as a search term in digital marketing. Write it down. What I've just typed right now is known as what? A search term. All right. So I'm going to be using the word search term over and over so you don't get confused. This search term is a word which is being typed by an audience to search for something on the search engine. So I can only get results when I type a search term as an audience. I am not, at this particular moment, I consider myself as an audience and not a digital marketer, all right? So this is a search term, and when I type this search term, that's when I get results, all right? I'm going to keep this result aside. I'm going to open another page. You see, when I open another page, it's still blank. I'm going to type here, rent a car. Now, when I type the word rent a car, that is when I get results. This rent a car, this word which I used, is known as what? A search term, all right? This word which I use is known as what? A search term. And immediately I type this search term, what happens? I am able to get results. Now let's go for another word. Let's go for another word. Let's say iPhone 14. So when I type in iPhone 14, what happens? I'm able to equally get results. All right. So we've done 3 different searches, right? We've used 3 search terms, all right, on 3 different tabs. Now let's begin with the first one. When I type in the word king size bed, I was able to get results, right? Now pay attention to what I'm going to be showing you right now. Pay attention, all right? Now I'm going to highlight some words here, all right? So I'm going to highlight some words here. Look at this. Look at these words here. Look at these words I've highlighted, right? You see here ADS, AD, right? These words simply mean what? Ad. Now, when I type the word king size bed, I was able to get results. These results are all from a website. Everything you see here comes from a website. If I click on this, it's going to take me to a website. If I click on this word, www.panemirates.com, it's going to take me to a website. If I click on homes, what's this? homesross.ae is going to take me to another website, right? These are all searches. Now, you notice that there is AD here, there is AD here, there is AD here, and there is no AD here, right? There is no AD here. I'm going to explain to you why this scenario is happening. I'm going to undo this. Now, I will take you to another page. This is the next search term we type, right? Rent a car. What happened? We have AD here, AD here, AD here. But when I scroll down, what happens? The next website, there is no AD beside, no AD beside, no AD beside. Same thing here. AD here, AD here, AD here. And after that, there is no AD, there is no AD beside. That is where digital marketing begins. All right. Now, all these websites are advertising this product. What makes this website with an AD different from a website without an AD? You see, this company, Panemirates, has done what we call PPC, or has done what we call a paid ad. Now, paid ad here simply means that this company, Panemirates, has hired a digital marketer to run an ad, to create an ad on Google, a paid ad on Google. So the CEO of this company will say, or the managing director will say, hey, Mr. Tamon or Mr. Derek, who is a digital marketer, he will call that, please, I want you, we have a new product in the market, and I want you to create a paid ad on Google. The digital marketer will say, okay, great, I'm going to do that. Can you give me the content? What exactly do you want me to do? What content do you want me to place on the ad? So I want you to advertise this product. So the digital marketer will take that content and now run a paid ad on Google. So the digital marketer will pay Google to show their ad on this Google's search engine. All right. So the reason why you're seeing this AD here is because these companies here have paid Google. With the help of a digital marketer, they have paid Google to advertise their products on this search engine. This is what we call search engine marketing, or what we call PPC. PPC simply means what? Pay per click. Now, once this company have paid Google to advertise their product here, how does Google actually charges them? How does Google charges them? For example, if a company has, let's say, $100, they want to advertise a product, right? Now, once they create this ad, what happens is that when us as an audience, we are the audience, right? We want to buy this product. Once we type our keyword and these particular ads appear here, the only way we can buy this product right now is to click here, right? If I click here, it's going to take me to the website. It takes me to where the bedroom is, all right? The bedroom furnitures are, and now I can make my purchase. Same thing. This is for what? Panemirates. If I go to this other side as well, if I click here, they're going to take me to their web page where we have the bedroom furniture, like the king size bed, and I'll be able to do what? To make my purchase. All right. Now, how does Google charges you for this service they're rendering to you? Immediately I click on an ad like this one. Once I click here, that is when Google charges the client. So if I just type this word, king size bed, and I don't click on any ad, I just view and I continue, Google is not going to charge these companies for this ad which they have created. That is why that is how the word PPC came into play. Pay per click. So if you don't click on this ad, you will not pay. If someone does not click on this ad, you will not pay Google for that ad. So you only pay Google if somebody clicks on it and visit your website. All right, that's the meaning of pay per click. All about search engine marketing. All right, so that is what we call PPC, or search engine marketing. Now, let me talk about the SEO aspect before I get back to PPC, because there are some certain things I want you to understand as far as PPC is concerned. Now, you've noticed these ads, they have the AD, but if you scroll down right now, this one does not have an AD, right? www.noon.com does not have an AD. There's another ad here from Homeros without an AD. Now, how did this come to play? This came to play because these companies created what we call search engine optimization. What is search engine optimization? Search engine optimization here simply means that a company creates good content on their website, which is pleasant in the eyes of Google. So when you go to Google, right? So when you create very good content on your website, all right? When you create very good content on your website, and Google is very, very happy with that content, what Google will do is that Google will show you ad on their first page of their search engine. All right, your ad is going to appear here because Google sees that this content is very, very good. You have actually respected the rules and regulations that have been placed by Google for every web page. So once you create good content, your articles are going to show on the first page of Google. Now, this first page of Google is very, very important because when somebody types a word, when somebody types a search term, the very first content that appears on Google search engine is the most important, because there are people that will end here. Nobody will think of scrolling down right here to go to page 2, page 3, page 4. No, they will actually want to end at this level. All right, because if they see what they want here, they won't see any reason why they should go to the next page. So this is the most important page of Google search engine. Once you actually achieve the objective of taking your website or your web page to this first page, then you're going to generate a lot of sales. As a digital marketer, as a digital marketing expert, that is your job. As a search engine optimization expert, you should be able to know what it takes to take a website to appear on this first page of Google. That is what search engine is all about, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is simply what? Creating good content on your personal website. So when Google sees that this content are great, what Google will do is that Google will actually take your content and show it on their first page of their search engine. All right. Now, when we talk about the search engine marketing or the PPC, you don't need to create good content. In fact, you are paying Google for your services, right? So Google should show your ad on their first page because you've paid for it. That's the reason why all the ads will always appear first before we have the free ad, because you have paid Google for this service. So those who actually go for premium package, the ads are going to show first. Then all those who created free ads, the ads will follow suit. All right, that is what we call search engine marketing. That is the difference between the search engine marketing and search engine optimization. All right, now let's continue with the search engine marketing. For the search engine marketing, when you create ads, when people create ads, we always have at most 7 paid ads on the first page of Google. When I say at most, it means you can't go above 7, but you can go below 7. On this particular page, we have how many paid ads? 1, 2, 3. There are only 3. If I scroll down, there is no other. If I go to the next page, which is a rent a car, we have 1, 2, 3. Let's scroll down, and we have 4, 5, 6. So there are actually 6 ads on this page, right? It's not above 7. We go to the next. We have 1, 2, 3. We scroll down. There is none, right? So For paid ad, as a digital marketing expert, you need to understand that there are 7 ads that appear on the first page of Google search engine. 4 at the top, maximum of 4 at the top, and maximum of 3 at the bottom. We can have 4 at the top, 0 at the bottom, no problem. But we can never have 4 ads at the bottom. All right. We can have maximum of 4, 3 at the bottom, and then 4 at the top. At the top, we can even have 1 or 2, no problem. We cannot go above 4. If you look, this is a typical example. We have 1, 2, 3 here, right? And if you go below it, we are going to have 1, 2, 3 as well. So we have a maximum of 3 at the bottom, and we have 3 at the top, which means that 1 can still be added here. Now, why is it that, the next question is, why is it that this company, Pan Merits, ads appear first? Why is the ad appearing first? And Home Streets is appearing second, and so on and so forth. Why is it that some websites appear first on the Google search engine, paid ads appear first, while others appear second? The reason why these ads appear first, the reason why this particular ad is appearing first is because the amount they paid per click, all right, is higher, or the amount they bid, they are bidding per click is higher than this company. So if they are bidding, because there's what we call bidding strategies when you're looking at search engine marketing, there's what we call bidding strategies. For your ad to actually appear here, you must bid more than these people. Now, what do I mean by bidding? When you are creating the ad, Google is going to tell you that for this particular keyword, king size bed, there is somebody who has decided to place a bid of maybe $1 per click. The person has told Google that, Google, I am willing to pay $1 per click, all right? And this other person is saying that, Google, I'm willing to pay maybe $2 per click. So what Google will do is that since this person is paying higher than this person, Google will show this ad. Google will place this person's ad first because he is paying higher for this particular word, all right? For digital marketers, this word is known as keyword. For the audience, it is known as what? A search term. That's the difference between a keyword and a search term. The keyword is the word which is being used by the digital marketer to show their ad, while a search term is that word which the audience type on the search engine to be able to see that ad which you are advertising. That is the difference between a keyword and a search term. Write it down. Write it down. All right. So that is the basic difference between SEO and SEM. That's search engine marketing and search engine optimization. So search engine optimization, you don't pay for the ad. Make sure you create good content. Google may tell you that on that particular website, we need you to write about 3,000 words. We need you to write about 300 words. We want you to add 3 or 4 images. We want you to do this. We want you to give you conditions to fulfill before your ad can actually appear on the first page. Once you're able to fulfill those conditions, and when Google is inspecting, because Google actually inspects websites, they always go to website and inspect. If you copy somebody's content and you place on your website, and when Google inspects and notices that you are going to run into trouble, they're going to penalize you. So Google always goes to people's websites. When they come to your site, they actually see that you are actually creating good content. That's when they're going to bring up your articles or that particular website on their first page. This is very, very important. Right. Any question? Before I continue, is there any question as far as search engine marketing and search engine optimization is concerned? I believe you now understand the difference between key term, search terms, and the keyword. You now know the meaning of this ad. So if you open your phone, you're searching something on Google. When you see this ad, you say, wow, I can remember now. This is actually a paid ad. And you actually know that if I click on this button, this company is going to pay some money, which means that if I continue clicking, if I click there, come back, click again, come back, click again, that's how they are going to just be charging this particular company, right? So if they are charging this company $1 per click, if I click there 10 times, it means that, oh, they have deducted $10 from this company's account. So many of you do not know that, but right now you actually know that that is the meaning of this. But with a free ad, if I click 1 million times, they are not going to charge this company, IKEA.com, because they actually created a free ad. Can we continue? All right. They say, what of the first website with ad? I don't actually understand this question. What of the first website with ad is fake? Okay, what if, okay, your question is, what if the first website, right? What if the first website is fake? Now, at a glance, when you are running ads, and sometimes Google will not actually know if a website is fake or not at the beginning. It's only when people start reporting that particular website, that is when you actually know that it is fake. All right. Then there's always what we call the privacy policy page on every website. That particular privacy policy page states that you are going to keep people's information confidential. You are not going to perform any fraudulent act on your website. All right. But of course, you can never avoid that. Right? There are always going to be fake sites out there. You just need to be very, very careful. There are scammers that may decide to create websites, create ads, and by the time you type a particular keyword, a particular search term, that's a website that pops out first because what? They actually paid higher, they bid higher on that particular keyword, and their website actually appears first. You are going to run into trouble. So that does not guarantee the fact that a website appears first does not guarantee the fact that what? That website might be a scam. You need to be very, very careful. Make sure you do your research. When you click on a website, make sure you do your research to be sure that what you're writing, what you are actually getting into is real. How can we run an ad on Google, Facebook, and Instagram? I'm going to explain that to you. For you to be able to run ads on Google, for you to be able to run ads on Facebook, you need to learn how to run, you need to learn what we call Google Ads. It's a whole process. All right, you need to go through the learning procedure to be able to understand how it's been done. All right. I think I've been able to answer questions that are related to this class. Now, how does the PPC benefit the digital marketer? PPC is not beneficial to the digital marketer. It is beneficial to the company, not to the digital marketer. As a digital marketer, my own job is just to be spending companies' money to run ads. That's my job as a digital marketer. So if you're getting into digital marketing, just remove the aspect of making income, because digital marketing simply means spending money, spending time, spending hours to create content, spending money online to create ads for other companies. All right. So once you're able to use companies' money, you spend ads. When the results come, it's not more your business. Your business is to run the ads. When you run the ads, you get the leads. For example, if I hire a digital marketer, I need 10,000 students for a digital marketing training program. I want you to give me 10,000 students. Digital marketer said, okay, great. You're going to spend this amount of money for this. Okay, the company, the owner of the school said, no problem, I'm going to give you the money. When they give the money, you run the ads, you get the leads. Once you get the leads, what do? You just come and give it back to the company. All right, you paid this money and this is the leads you were able to generate. Take, now you can continue. Now they are going to take the leads, maybe give it to their receptionist or whosoever in charge of education. They will start calling. My name is this, I'm calling from this school. You actually contacted us in respect to this. The job of a digital marketer has already ended, right? Conversion has already taken place. You've gotten your leads and you've transferred. Now, anyone who is in charge of that will now do what? Will start doing what? Trying to engage, try to communicate with the audience to know. So at that level, that is not your job. Your job is not to generate sales. A digital marketer has a problem when he's unable to do what? To get the number of reach, to get the number of engagements. So as a digital marketer, you actually have to generate reports. Digital marketers need to bring reports, all right? If your job is to drive traffic to a website to generate sales, for example, Amazon has digital marketers and their job is to drive traffic to the website so that people can go there and buy products. So if people click on this link, for example, if I click on this link right now, I visit this website, I just go there, blah, 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 I look at the product, I say, wow, this bed is good. Wow, this particular bed is very fantastic. Wow, this is beautiful. And I don't buy. Are you going to say the digital marketer has not done their job? They have done their job because they have created the ads and someone was able to click on the ad and visit the website, right? If I don't buy this product now, we are now going to start targeting what? The web developer. Why is it that people visited this product, they were unable to buy? Why is it that they actually click on the product, they went to the checkout page right here, they were unable to do their checkout, they were unable to add this to their basket, they were unable to do what? To make payments. That is now the job of the web developer. If you as a digital marketer, if at that level you are equally the web developer, then that is when you equally run into trouble, all right? So if you're the web developer, they'll ask you, okay, you created the ad, right? Good. Why is sales not taking place? That is why as a digital marketer, you are not obliged to be doing two things at the same time. Your job is not to be designing the website, getting the leads, contacting the people. No, create the lead. You just need to have an idea about web development because there are so many things you will be doing on the website as a digital marketer. That's why they say a digital marketer should have knowledge of web design because there are things you need to do on the website. For example, when we talk about SEO, optimizing the website, making sure that you have good content on the website, it is the job of a digital marketer. Your job is not to create content. Content marketing is meant for content creators. They will create the content. Your own job is to do what? To check the website if it actually follows the rules and regulations that Google have put in place. You check the website. Is this text, this content, is it up to 300 words? If it's not up to 300 words, you say, hey, web developer or the content creator, why is this web page not having up to 300 words? Please make it up to 300 words. I need 300 words on this website to be able to do what my optimization. If there are no images, you contact content creator. What is happening? Why are images not on this website? I need images on this website. Why are links not on this website? I need links on this website. It is not your job as a web developer, as a digital marketer. Your job is just to inspect, make sure that everything is done. So once you inspect the website and everything is good, then ranking can start taking place. So if ranking is not taking place, then they are going to contact you as a web developer, digital marketer, and ask you. Because the job of a web developer is not to be creating content. If you are a web developer, you should never take that upon yourself to be creating content. The owner of the website should send content, or the content creator should send content. Where is the mission statement? Where is the vision? Where is the contact information? I'm not the one to fabricate it. I'm just a web developer. I just need to create the interface and make everything, host the website. My job is done. You give me the content, I just place the content and it ends there. I am not in charge of ranking. That is not my job as a web developer. But if you're being paid for that, if you have the skills to do that, good and fine, that's extra cash for you. All right? As a digital marketer, if someone needs you to design a website for them, it's an extra cash. They need to pay you separately, except the terms and conditions of your contract states that you are in charge of the website. That is where you can design a website. Don't go to a company working as a digital marketer and they ask you to design a website, which is not part of your job description. Tell them, hell no, I need an extra pay for that particular job. All right? So that is it. So don't get confused between a digital marketer and a web developer. Try to understand the difference. Now, once your website is on the top page of Google SEO ads, how long will it be there? It will be there for as long as you continue maintaining the page. Make sure you keep, because there are people who create their own contents every day. And if somebody's content is far more better than yours, the person will surpass you. And if 10 people or 5 people create very good content, they are going to push you down. So you need to always keep yourself updated. Always make sure you always come back to the content. You try to update it, all right? Because today, your website may appear on the first page, maybe on the first page, first line. The next day is on the third line. Why did it go down to the third line? Because you are not doing what? You are not improving on the content of your website. So when you will be studying SEO, search engine optimization, these are things you're going to learn. You're going to learn the techniques of making sure your website appears on the first page of Google. When you design a website without even optimizing, there are tools which you need to invite Google. Don't just design a website and you sit. No, you need to invite Google. You need to tell Google, hey, Google, I have a new website and there is content on the website. I want you to come and visit the website. I want you to send your agents, and these agents are known as crawlers. I want you to send your agents to come and visit my website, inspect my website to see whether it is good for public consumption. Once they visit and they notice that it is good for public consumption, then they are going to rank it. If you don't see ranking, know that your website is still far away behind. The only way you know that content is good is when you start receiving what? Ranking on the search engine. By paying Google per click, what advantage do we have as an organization to gain money? In a nutshell, an organization also gains money per click or just Google. I think we are going to answer all these are very, very good. I love this question. Please remind me. I'm going to take time to explain this question, this answer, give you an answer towards the end of this slide. If not, we are not going to complete what we had for today. All right. Now, as far as paid advertisement is concerned, there are different types of adverts as far as Google Ads is concerned. All right. I'm taking an example of Google Ads. There are different types of ads. PPC. We have Google Ads. We have Yahoo Ads. They all have the same way of doing them. So if you learn Google Ads very well, you can do any other search engine marketing. All right. You can run PPC on any search engine. All right. Now, there are different types of Google ads. We have what we call the text ad. We have what we call the display ad. We have what we call the video ad, or what we call the YouTube ad. Those are all products of Google. Google actually gives you the opportunity to run video ad, run text ad, run image ad, run shopping ads. Look at this particular page, right? If you look at this, this is an ad. It's a paid ad, but there are no images here, which means it's what? A text ad. This is a text ad. As a digital marketer, you should know how to run a text ad. This is a text ad, this is a text ad. There are no images here. All right? No images. Text ad, text ad, text ad, no images. If you look at this, let me go to, if you look at this ad, let me go back to the, all right. If you look at this particular ad here has images. How do I know that this is a paid ad? There's an ADS. ADS means ads in plural. This is an ad, 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 right? These are what we call paid ads. How do I know these are paid ads? Because the AD is at the top. Now, this is what we call a shopping ad. It is not a display ad. It is not an image ad or a display ad. Another name for an image ad is a display ad. This is not a display ad or an image ad. This is what we call a shopping ad. How do I know it's a shopping ad? When you see an ad like this with an image, the name of the company, sorry, the name of the product, the price of the product, and the name of the company. Once you see all this in a single place, then it is known as a shopping ad. This is a shopping ad. This is a shopping ad. This is a shopping ad because they have all those categories: the image, name of the product, the price of the product, and the name of the company advertising that product. This is advertised by Home Center. This is advertised by Home ROS. Home ROS. I'm sure you guys have seen Home ROS before. If I scroll down, this is Home ROS. Homes ROS. They equally have a paid shopping ad. Homebox, paid shopping ad. This is a shopping ad from Mattress Land. All right. This is a shopping ad from Pan Emirates. If I take another example, if I say rent a car, we have text ad, text ad, text ad, text ad. If I say iPhone 13, this is even a good example. See, this is a text ad. There is no image here, right? This is another text ad, no image. But you see the AD here, no image. Now, this is a shopping ad here, right? On the side, ADS, shopping ad iPhone 14. We have here iPhone 13 Pro. We have here iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 13, different companies. This one is advertised by Amazon. This one is advertised by Amazon. This one is advertised by Amazon, Amazon, free shipping, free shipping, free shipping, free shipping. Which means that since Amazon is appearing at the top, it means that they are paying higher for their bidding than any other company. We have other companies as well. This is ZaraDG.com. This is Do.ae, telecommunication company. This is Popsy, all right? This is a shopping ad. This is a shopping ad. This is a text ad. Now, a display ad, please, I hope you're writing it down. We have text ad, we have shopping ads. I've just explained that. Now, I was talking about display ads. Display ads are found on partner websites. Somebody asked a question. You're going to get the answer now. That can you equally make money with your own website if you have a website, right? If you have a website. Now, I'm going to take you to a popular website you all know. A popular website you all know, you all are aware of MimiMe4Infos. Now, this is a website that deals with what? Advertisement, news, and so on. How do they make their money? Do you think this lady who created this site just move around creating content without knowing how she's going to make profit out of it? So how do they make their own profit? They make their own profit by partnering with Google, all right? This particular website is a partner of Google. How do I know it's a partner of Google? When you partner with Google, Google uses your website to advertise their products and services, or to advertise products and services of other people who want to advertise their products. All right? So Google uses these websites to advertise the products of other companies. For example, all these companies that were advertising, creating text ad, shopping ads, they can create what we call display ad. These display ads are not going to show on Google search engine like this on Google. They're instead going to be shown on partner websites like Mimimefor's website. This is what we call a display ad created by a company. If I scroll down, this is another display ad. How do I know it is a display ad? If I bring my mouse to this place where you have this icon, I'm sure you guys can see my mouse, where you have this icon. If I click here, this one is not popping up. Let me see. Okay, look at what happens. Look at what happens. Let me annotate so you can see. Look at, this is where I'm clicking. Look at here, all right, where I've circled. Pay attention, please. If I point my mouse here, immediately I point my mouse here. Look at what happened. Ads by Google, right? This is a paid ad that has been created by someone, all right, on Google. This is a Google ad, but it's known as a display ad because it carries only an image. This is an image only, all right? Some of them carry image with maybe a little text, but this text you see here is on this image. So this is a display ad. This is a display ad, this is a display ad. All these ads are from a single company advertising a product. And you can see this is what? Home ROS, right? Homes ROS. We've seen Home ROS advertising products using text ad, advertising products using display ad, and advertising products using what? Shopping ads. All right? So this is a display ad, and as a digital marketing expert, you should know how to create these ads. All right? So this is how a display ad is being shown. Now, how does Mimimefor makes its own money? When Google uses their website, uses this website to advertise this product, they intend pay Mimimefor. That's how she's making her own money here. So don't think that this content she's creating is just for free. This is how she's being paid. And the more content she creates, the more people will visit this website and the more people are going to see these ads that are on this page. All right. And the ads which you see here will not be the same ads which you see in Cameroon. I am seeing these ads here that are related to UAE because I am using this website on UAE. So in different countries, when you open this website, Google is going to actually show the ads that are related to that country on that website. You can try it, just click on Mimimefor, you open on in your country. You're actually going to see ads like this on the website. So I've just given you an explanation on display ad, shopping ad, and I've given you examples of display ad, shopping ad, text ad, right? Now I'm just going to rush through another type of ad which is known as YouTube ad. So if I visit the YouTube, say, if I visit YouTube right now, immediately I open the YouTube, what happens? I'm going to see I'm going to see different videos. Have you noticed it? Have you ever encountered a scenario whereby you click on a particular video to watch? The video that actually pops up is not the video you intended to watch. There's a short video that comes up first before you can watch your own video. So you have to skip that initial video before you can actually watch your own video. That video which you are watching is known as a display. The video that pops up initially is known as a video ad. So if I click on this video right now, an ad will pop up first.
It's time.
This is an ad. This is an ad. All right. This is not the video I wanted to watch. All right. But this one is going to play. Maybe after some time, I can skip. Like you see here, skip ad. So if I click on skip ad, that is when I can actually watch the video which I intended to watch. So this is known as what? A video ad. So you're going to learn how to create a video ad. And there are different types of video ads. We have the skippable ad, we have the bumper ad, we have the in-stream ad. These are all different types of video ad. As a digital marketing expert, you should be able to create these ads. Now, all these ads which I've explained to you, as a digital marketer, if you're working with a company, you are expected to create all these ads. They should show on these various channels so that you can reach out to so many audience. All right? So I explained about this. I talked about text ad. I said Google only charges the client only when someone clicks on it, right? Same with the shopping ad. Google only charges someone when he clicks on it. But for the display ad and the video ad, there are different ways they charge the audience. So long, immediately I just open this page. If I just open this page, I've not clicked here, right? But immediately I've seen this ad. They are going to charge the company that created this ad. All right. So they charge this company per impression. Impression simply means what? When somebody just sees the ad, it means that it has reached the final audience. That is what we call impression. And they charge you per 1,000. So Google is going to charge you per 1,000 impressions. So if this ad is being shown, if this particular video, this particular display here, this image, if it's shown 1,000 times, that is when Google is going to charge you. So Google charges per 1,000 impression. So if 1,000 people are able to see this ad, if you decided to spend $1 per 1,000 impression, then Google is going to charge you $1 only when 1,000 people have been able to see this, or this particular image has been shown to 1,000 people. All right, that is what we call per 1,000 impression. All right, so Google charges for display ad per 1,000 impression. Same thing with video. All right, remember that I didn't want to see that ad, but it was shown to me. So you cannot go and be charging those companies per video when someone sees a single video. That is going to be being biased because maybe that was not the audience I wanted to show my ad to. But Google has made it very, very simple by saying that, okay, we are going to charge you only for 1,000 views, all right, per 1,000 views, all right? So when people have watched that video, maybe about 1,000 people have gone through that video, that is when Google is going to charge you, and you will be the one to determine. Google asks you, how much do you want to pay for 1,000 views? You are going to say, maybe I want to pay about, per 1,000 impressions, sorry. Maybe I want to pay $1 per 1,000 impression, $2 per 1,000 impression, all right? So I'm going to show you, let me just go to Tadita Group Institute. I'll show you an example of an ad, of a YouTube ad which I did for the site, right? So let me visit Tadita Group Institute, and we have varieties of videos here. Let me go to videos. So this is the live streaming which is currently going on, and we have videos here. Look at this video. 1 month ago, we had 651 views. We had 3 weeks ago, we have 1,600 views, right? Now, me being able to get this number of views, I didn't spend up to $10, all right? I didn't spend up to $10. I told Google that I'll be able to spend, the money I'm willing to spend per 1,000 impression is around $1, all right? $1 per 1,000 impression. So out of the 1,000 impression that I did, out of each 1,000 impression, not up to maybe 10 people will click on your video. So you may be able to see this video was watched by 1,600 people, right? We had 1,600 views, but that was not the number of impression that was shown, all right? So this ad, maybe it was shown to 10,000 people, but only 1,600 were able to click on the video and watch the video, all right? So that's the meaning of per impression or per 1,000 views. All right, so that is what video ad is all about. And as a digital marketer, you should be able to create this as well. So that is it. I've just given you a summary of search engine marketing. I've given you a summary of search engine optimization. Search engine optimization, basically, you have to do that internally. You do it on the website and out of the website. So there are 2 types of SEO. We have the SEO on page and the SEO off page. On page simply means that you are doing the SEO on the website, maybe adding text, maybe adding some images, you understand? Maybe trying to add some backlinks, you're adding keywords. You are doing that on the website. Offline simply means you're using some tools to run your website. Maybe you go to external website, you write articles there. When you finish writing the articles, you take the link of your website and place it there. Those are external tools, all right? So you are driving traffic, you're driving crawlers. That is what we call driving crawlers to your website. You're simply telling Google, hey, Google, I have a content here. Please send some of those your ninjas to visit my website and see if it is good or not. That is what we call off-page and on-page as far as SEO is concerned. I believe you've actually understood what SEO is all about. You've understood what search engine marketing is all about. So if you're getting into the digital space right now, you actually know what you are getting into. So you'll not be doubting, you'll not be confused about what is this digital marketing? How can I what will I be learning in this digital marketing? I've already given you an overview, everything you need to know about search engine marketing and search engine optimization. Now, let's get to the notes. to the slides and see if we have something. All right, we're talking about the benefits. We're not going to talk about that. How digital marketing has evolved over the years. We'll get back to that. The future of the web and social media, I'll get back. All right, so search engine optimization. SEO is the act of what? Modifying a website to increase its ranking in organic search. Organic simply means free. When you hear the word organic marketing, it means free marketing. So you need to modify and you create good content on your website so that you can get good ranking. Why SEO? Why should you do SEO? The results are low cost. All right. When you compare it to PPC, you spend little or nothing when you're actually creating this ad. All right. You have what we call better return on investment. Better return on investment based on the fact that you'll be creating good content. Definite increase in traffic. When you create good content on your website, trust me, you're going to get so many traffic. Traffic simply means many people are visiting your website. So for you to draw more traffic, you need to create good content. When you create good content, so many people are going to like that content and it is going to drive more traffic to your website. 60% of clicks go to first results. So when you create this good content and people are actually clicking and there's a lot of interaction on your website, especially when you do off-page, SEO off-page. It means you're creating content on other websites, but you're putting your link there. So people will click on that link and visit your website. You're drawing traffic externally. When you draw traffic externally, it is going to help to rank your website. 280 million websites on web, SEO makes you stand out, all right? 280 million websites on web. SEO makes you stand out. So there are more than 280 million websites. So if you are fortunate to find yourself on the second or the first page of Google, just know that you have outsmart all the other websites. All right? So we have higher brand credibility. People trust Google. All right? So a lot of people trust Google and they believe that if you're able to if you're able to see your website on the first page of Google, then it is good content. Remember, please always have this in mind. If you see free ads on the first page of Google, trust me, the content is genuine because Google has gone through that website over and over again before you see it appearing there. They have checked everything. They have gone through your privacy policy page. They have seen your interaction. They have seen the interaction of people on your website. That's when they will determine if you're actually fraud or not. It's the same thing that happens on social media. If you see people having blue ticks on their website, trust me, it's very difficult for you to actually determine, to actually see people with fraud pages that have a blue tick on Instagram, on Facebook, or any social media platform. Once you see that blue tick, it means they have verified that account. They know that this person is real and they are giving people the best. All right? Then you have your competitors are doing it. You need to understand that when you're doing SEO, your competitors are doing the same thing. So you need to outsmart them. So I just talked about SEO techniques. I talked about off-page and on-page. All right? I already explained this. And I said on-page simply means the things you're doing on your website, while off-page are the things you're doing out of the website. When we talk about meta tag, you're going to learn about meta tag. Meta tag simply means you're adding some words that are related to your website. All right? Then we have the keyword density. How many keywords are on your website? Maybe Google will want you to add 5 keywords on your website. All right? We have the 301 and 404 errors. So there are sometimes people will click on your website, they'll type your website or your domain name, and instead of taking them to your website, you have an error page, 301 or 401 error. Now, these errors are not good for the website. We are going to teach you how to hide pages that have errors. Now, there are pages that will always have, you cannot avoid these errors, but try your possible best to make sure that when Google is visiting your website, they should not be able to see that error. We'll teach you how to hide pages that have these errors. So when someone is visiting your website, if they're visiting a particular page and that page has an error, what happens? They are going to be redirected to another page. Then we have what we call sitemap. Sitemap simply means you add a map, maybe a Google map on your website. When you do that, it creates a lot of trust. Internal links. You need to add links that are taking people from one page of your website to another. For example, I can direct people from my digital marketing page to the graphic design page. But the content we should be redirecting people should be good content. We have what we call canonical URLs. Make sure that you place URLs on your websites that are precise. Don't just put URLs on your website because Google wants you to do so. That time Google will tell you that we are unable to, you don't have up to 5 links on your website that are taking people to another website. Make sure that link should be meaningful, all right? We have what we call title tag for links. Make sure that you always add titles to all your links. For example, if you have titlegroup.com/what, contact us, make sure you define it very well. titlegroupinstitute.com/what, about us, define it very well. Those are title tags. Site performance, you need to test your site. You need to test the speed of your website. You need to test the responsiveness of your website. When someone types your website on the search engine, how many minutes does it take for that person to actually enter that website? If I go online and I'm typing, maybe I want to buy a particular product from the website and I type Amazon.com. If you look at the speed at which Amazon opens, let me show you what I'm saying. Let's go back to, all right. If I type here Amazon, just look at the speed at which Amazon is going to take to open. Amazon let me go with .com. Immediately I'm clicking on it. Look at the speed. You will not even see that loading. It's even difficult. Before you even notice the loading, the website has already opened. All right. You immediately see an information on that website. That is what we call optimization. That is what we call the performance of your website. If I go with AE, before it completes the loading, I should be able to see information on the website. That is what we mean. When we talk about responsiveness or performance, that is what we mean. Off page. Off page simply means things that you do out of your website. Forum posting, forum blog, commenting. You are doing all these things on other people's website. Press release, social media. It means you create content on social media, right? And you place the link of your website on that content. So when people read on it, they want to know more, they just click on that link and it takes them to their website. Article marketing, social book marketing, and so on and so forth. These are things you need to learn. So when you hear somebody say he's an SEO expert, it means he knows how to find his or her way around this. There are other tools. There are tools which you can actually copy somebody's content. If you see somebody's content, you really love that content. You want that content to be on your website. You can actually copy that content. You use a tool to rewrite that article. That's part of copywriting, right? You rewrite that article and you place it on your website. The article has the same meaning but different text. As simple as that. That is what we mean by SEO, search engine optimization. Now we have various strategies. Just take a screenshot of these strategies, all right? For you to actually be good with SEO, you need to do research. Research is the key. Keyword research, the keywords you're going to use on your website is very important. Build a kick-ass website. Your website should be very, very good, responsive, all right? Make SEO friendly URLs, create URLs that are very, very good. Unique and relevant titles. These are things we're going to do as far as SEO is concerned. Write for users. We're going to talk about you writing articles for users and not yourself. Don't please Google. Google wants you to write more articles, yes, but don't please them. Please your users. Optimize content to include keywords. We're going to talk about how you can include keywords, how many keywords are needed per page. All right. Create great unique content. Use your keywords as anchor text when linking. Perfect. Use the alt text. These are things you're going to understand as far as SEO is concerned. Advantages of SEO, I think I've already highlighted some of them. Your website will be found, improve your competitive edge, expand your customer base, cost-effective, long-term standing, free traffic. You're not paying for the traffic, global reach, high sales, and so on and so forth. I hope you're taking a screenshot if you're using your smartphone or your PC. We have several disadvantages as well. Often websites are never indexed by the search engine. So if you don't work on your website very well, you're not going to index, which means that it's not even going to be found on Google search. Website owners have no idea which search term will really be best to drive traffic. Sometimes they don't really know which term they want their web developers to use. So you as a web developer, you as the digital marketer or the SEO expert, it's very difficult for you to actually get that particular keyword. Domain age plays a role. How old is your domain name? Don't just create a website today and you think it's going to rank. It's going to take time. The age of your domain will take time before you get ranking. It takes a long time to see the best result. Yeah, you give yourself, give or take 6-7 months before you can actually start seeing some ranking. All right. Gestation period is too long for it to actually digest, for your website to settle. It takes time. Ongoing process. It's an ongoing process. You need to do it over and over again. I've already talked about pay-per-click PPC. I don't think we need to talk about that again. Definition, type of, just take a screenshot. I've already explained everything as far as PPC is concerned. So PPC simply means what? Pay-per-click. All right. We have the search engine like Google, Yahoo, Bing. All right. And we've talked about PPC as far as YouTube is concerned. We are going to be looking at PPC as far as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn is concerned. Now, basic PPC strategy. You need to find the things you need to get. You need to get your keywords. You need to get your budget. Obviously, you need money to run the campaign. You need to acquire ad copy, maybe the images which you want to use or the text which you need to use to run your ad. Then convert the landing pages. Where will the ad drive people to when they actually click on the ad? All right, so we've talked about that. We've talked about PPC, advantages of PPC, and the disadvantages. All right, now let's get to a major aspect. I think we are going to see how we can rush on this. I've already explained to you what SEO, social media marketing is, or search engine marketing. Search engine optimization or search engine marketing. Now let's talk about social media marketing. This is a platform which many of you actually use, right? Right. So I'm going to take you to Facebook. So I'll type here facebook.com. I hope an account is being signed in here. There is no account. Okay, I'm just going to switch the browser so we can have a Facebook account here. Okay, so then you go to profile. You need to go to a profile which is the United Arab Emirates. Let me. All right. So take a good look at what's happening. Is this what I wanted to open? Nope. Oh my God. Login. All right. So look at this website. Look at this Facebook accounts. So let's talk about social media marketing. I believe that's where most of you are really going to pay more attention, right? Now look at this account very well, right? We equally have organic and paid ads as far as this is concerned. We have organic and paid ads. Now, if you go through these accounts, we are going to see free ads and paid ads. I don't know why it's not. Let me go to the home page. All right, this is a Facebook account. And on this Facebook account, we have free ads and we have paid ads. How can you differentiate the difference? How can you differentiate between free ads and paid ad, right? So if you look at this, this is a free ad. How do I know it's a free ad? Right, you see that this particular content has been created here. We have the text, we have the image of the videos, then we have the like, the comments, the share. Now, if I scroll down, now look at this ad very well by Ad World Conference. Look at this ad very well. If you look at this ad very well, you're going to see that there is the name of the page is here. Below that page is what we call sponsor, right? When we're looking at Facebook, when we're looking at Google Ads, what we noticed was what? An AD in front. Forget about this AD here. This AD here is part of the name of this page, all right? We differentiate a free ad on Facebook and a paid ad by this word sponsor. So if a page has this sponsored page, if a page has this word sponsored, then it's a paid ad. If there is no sponsored here, then it is a free ad. So on a paid ad like this, we have the name of the page, we have the word sponsored, we have the text, we have the image, we have the button, then we have the headline, then we have the like, comment, and share. Free ads don't have a button. If I scroll down here, there is no button here. What we have is like, share, comment. If I scroll down again, this is a free ad. There is no sponsored below. We have the comment, we have the text, the image, the like, and the comment. There is no button, right? This is a free ad, no button. Free ad, no button. Free ad, no button, right? These are all free ads, free ads, free ads, free ads. This is a paid ad by Adobe. Paid ads, we have the page, we have the sponsored, we have the text, we have the image, we have the button, we have the headline. So free ads don't have headlines and buttons, but they have the like, comment, and share. That is the difference. All right. Now, when it comes to creating an ad on Facebook, like I said before, we have the free ad and the paid ad. The paid ad, there are different types of paid ads. We have the image ad, a single image ad, all right? We have the image ad, and under the image ad, we have a single image ad, and we have the carousel ad. Carousel ad simply means multiple images, multiple text, and multiple buttons. So I'm just going to scroll down if we can see an example. If we can have an example of a carousel ad, then I will show you. Let's scroll down, 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 down. There is no paid, there is no carousel. This is a paid ad, right? You see sponsored, headline, button, right? A video or image. Now, there is no carousel ad here, so I will have shown you. So this is how an ad on Facebook looks like. Now, the difference between Facebook ads and Google ads is that for Facebook ads, they don't charge you per click. They charge you maybe per impression, per 1,000 impressions. All right. So remember, with Facebook, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice when it comes to seeing ads. Like this one, I didn't request to see this ad, but it just pops up because I'm going through my Facebook. So if they have to charge you based on a single view, then this company is going to charge people so much in such a way that people will not even love to use the company, right? They will not love to use this particular platform to advertise their products, all right? So as far as Facebook ad is concerned, they charge you per impression. And as a digital marketer, you should know how to create the paid ads. You should learn how to create carousel ads. You should know how to create video ads. You should know how to create lead generation ads. What are lead generation ads? Lead generation ads are those ads whereby people will actually see the ad, they will actually click on the button, and a form is going to pop up which they are going to fill. This is a very, very good example of a lead generation ad. Look at this ad. Jiminy, right? Sponsored. This is the text. This is the image. This is the headline. Now we have a sign up button here, which means that if I click on this sign up button, it will either take me to a website where I need to contact people. We have a contact form here, or a pop-up form. A form will just pop up where I need to fill. All right. So when that form pops up where I need to fill my information, it is known as a Facebook lead form. All right. It's known as a Facebook lead form. So when I click on that lead form, what happens? People are going to, when I click on the lead form, I'm going to fill that lead form, and the company is going to get back to me after getting that information. Now, as far as social media marketing is concerned, there are several social media platforms which you need to know how to create ads with them. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have Snapchat, we have TikTok, and we have Twitter. These 6 different platforms are the most essential platforms, and you need to know how to create ads as far as these social media platforms are concerned. So social media marketing is simply what? It's a medium where you advertise, you create paid ads on social media. So there are 2 types of advertisement on social media. We have the paid advertisement, which we call it social media marketing, and we have the free one, which is a social media organic, all right? The organic social media. So we have SMO, which is social media organic, and we have SMM, which is social media marketing, all right? Then we have some advantages. better targeting, high return on investment, does not require specialization or vast technique skills, increase visibility, target traffic, content promotion, help with PR. We have fun way to do business. So social media is a platform where so many people actually advertise their products. Now, when it comes to social media marketing, you just need about, it's just about 10% of social media marketing that you can actually create ads without a website. So when we're talking about digital marketing, everything boils down to a website. You need to have a website before you can actually create, before you can actually exhaust digital marketing in total, or you can actually practice digital marketing very well. You need to have a website, or you need to work with a website, all right? So that is what social media is all about. Great. Now, we equally have social digital marketing measurement. Measurement here simply means that you're trying to get results. So when you create all these ads on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google, you need to give a report, all right? You need to give a report to your audience. You need to give a report to your business owner or your client. Your client needs to know how many people visited my ad, how many people saw the ad, how many people were able to click on the ad. You need to give them reports. These reports are being generated thanks to what we call measurement tools. There are so many measurement tools that we are going to see. We are going to see Google Analytics. We are going to see Google Data Studio, all right? We are going to look at Tag Manager as well. These are tools that help you to actually get these results. Be able to present results to your, you're able to present results to your clients or to your company or to your board of directors. Great. Now, the digital marketing module, if you want to become a certified digital marketing expert, these are the things you need to note, write them down. You need to learn social media marketing. You need to learn search engine marketing. You need to learn search engine optimization. Affiliate marketing, we have just included this because it is an aspect where you use these skills, digital marketing skills, to make income. But it is not considered as digital marketing because digital marketing itself is spending money. As a digital marketer, you spend money, all right? While affiliate marketing is what? Using these tools, these techniques to make income for yourself. So we're going to study affiliate marketing as well. We're going to study Tag Manager. We're equally going to study email marketing. Web design and graphic design are kept separate. They are different courses on their own because their own workload too is very, very heavy, all right? So that is just what I wanted to share with you guys as far as digital marketing is concerned. If you leave from here today, you are a changed person as far as digital marketing is concerned. You can actually go out there, talk to people about digital marketing. When someone mentions a digital marketing word, you can be able to correct that person. You can even just go meet a friend. Take your smartphone and just type something on Google and ask the person, do you know what this is? No. Do you know what this is? It shows that you have actually upgraded as far as digital marketing is concerned. All right, so I'm going to take questions. This time around, if you have a good mic, you're in a confined environment, you can unmute your mic, just raise your hand, and I'm going to give you the permission to ask a question. But before I do that, I am going to take questions from those who have asked in the chat area. Then we give the opportunity for those who are going to ask the questions using the mic. All right. By paying, I'm going to take a question from Basil Landry. By paying Google per click, what advantage do we have as an organization to gain money? The reason why you are creating advertisement, first, as I mentioned when this class started, is to create awareness, right? When you create awareness, people are going to know more about your product. Now, if that awareness which you've created is very, very good, obviously they're going to buy your product. So you're creating awareness, you're advertising your product. If they like it, they are going to buy. When they buy those products, that is when you make money. If they don't buy, you're not going to make money. The reason why you're creating advertisement is to what? Advertise your product in order to generate more traffic to your business. If the traffic is good and your product is good, you're going to make money. If your products are not good, obviously you're not going to make sales. So digital marketing does not guarantee sales. Creating campaigns does not guarantee sales. There are some people that when they create them campaigns, oh my God, I created a campaign. Somebody will say, digital marketing is not good at all. The last experience I had was a very bad one. I spent over $100 online to create a campaign, but I was able to have 0 sales. What happened? Maybe you targeted the wrong audience, one. Secondly, maybe the approach which you used was not good. So not any kind of person can run a campaign. You need to be a digital marketing expert. You must have studied and know what to do. Know the objectives of your campaign before you even start running a campaign. If you use the wrong objective, you're going to reach out to the wrong audience and you're going to make 0 sales, little or no sales. Questions. Website without the ad, is it free or the pay per click? You cannot even talk about search engine marketing or search engine optimization without a website. Don't even think about that. If there's no website, forget about search engine marketing. You cannot even do it because you need a website. You cannot even do SEO without a website. As far as social media marketing is concerned, just about 5% of it can be done without a website. The 95% you need a website. So once we are getting to digital marketing, just know that we are already an embodiment of web development and digital marketing itself. So because when we'll be doing digital marketing, you're equally going to learn. When you'll be doing it, you need to learn an aspect of web design. We are going to teach you the aspect that is necessary for you as a digital marketing expert. If you want to go further, then you can go further. We are going to teach you the techniques. We are not going to teach you how to design a website, but we'll teach you how to use a design website to draw traffic to a website, to draw traffic to that particular website. I hope I've been able to answer that question. Any other question?
Question, I'll prefer to talk.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to find out, when I hear you talk, I hear you say your account is the UAE account, like your Facebook account. Maybe it was created in the United Arab Emirates. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. I wish to know why is it that accounts that are created in Cameroon for Facebook, most of them don't usually have ads, like they are not paid. They don't easily run paid ads on it. But accounts that are created out of Cameroon and maybe in some other Western countries, they easily run paid ads. What is the reason? Maybe you should have explained for me to understand.
Wow. That's a very, very good question. I love that question. Now, whether you create your website or your Facebook account in Cameroon, in Burkina Faso, in Douala, or in UAE, or in America, it doesn't matter. What matters is the location which you place on that app, on that page, on that Facebook account. If I'm using my account here and the location there shows that this Facebook page is being accessed from Cameroon, then I should be seeing ads from Cameroon. If the Facebook page shows that the location is in the United Arab Emirates, then I'm supposed to be seeing ads in the United Arab Emirates. That's the first aspect. That's the first thing you need to understand. All right. So I decided to open that page. That page, everything is in UAE. The location is UAE. So obviously, I should be seeing what UAE ads. Then getting to the question you asked about why is it that you don't see ads in Cameroon, but you see them here? The reason is because we don't have many people creating ads in Cameroon. So many people are not creating ads in Cameroon. Companies are not creating ads in Cameroon. You need to orientate people, tell them that this is very important for your business. That is why we are creating digital marketing experts. So you should be able to orientate people, tell them that this thing is very, very important for your business. You actually need it for your business. That's the reason why when you go on Google and you type you're looking for something, you don't see any ad. Even the ads you don't see. I think I had a session one time, the previous session which I had, it was a practical. I said, is anyone logging in from Cameroon? He said, yes. I said, okay, good. Go and type iPhone. If you are here in class, please go on your Google search, type iPhone 13, iPhone 12, and see the magic. Is anybody here using a PC? I'll give you the opportunity to share your screen and let's do this exercise. Anybody? If you're using a PC here, just indicate. Let's do that. Or maybe after this class, you can try that, all right? Just go and search. Here, when I type iPhone 13, I see so many results, so many. So many companies creating ads about their products that they are selling, you understand, about their shops, right? But in Cameroon, you don't see anything. Maybe even the optimization, you're not even getting any good website. I hope I've been able to answer your question. It doesn't matter where you created the Facebook account, what matters is the location. What is the location of that? I can be in Cameroon. When I came to Cameroon, when we had the digital marketing conference in Cameroon, when we were graduating the batch of the students who actually completed with the advanced digital marketing course, when I was in Cameroon, my Facebook account was still indicating that it is where in the United Arab Emirates, though I'm in Cameroon. So I kept on seeing the ads of UAE. So only when I change the location, remember there's a place in your profile, they ask you your location. Immediately you change that location, everything changes. The ads which you are going to see are ads in Cameroon. If you don't change them, it remains in that same location. That's the reason why people are using Facebook accounts. You are in Cameroon, you are using somebody's account who is in the United States of America. And people will go there and search and actually study this account is located here, whereas the person using that account is in another country. If that was not, if when you just change your location or you open an account in a particular country, it automatically change. It's very difficult for you to scam anybody, very difficult. You cannot scam someone because if you're telling me that you are in Burkina Faso, right? You're in the United States and you're accessing the account in Cameroon, obviously location will state otherwise. If you're someone who is very smart, you go and check the location, right? Once you check the location, you know that this person is lying, he's not in this particular area. I hope I've been able to answer that question.
Sir, thank you very much.
Okay, great. Any other question? Are we okay? Guys, I need questions. We have more than 12 participants right now. I'm sure the others left due to internet connection. Questions, please. All right. If there are no questions, I believe everything has been digested. So everything has been digested and we've come to the end of this session. I hope this session was able to give you an understanding about digital marketing, an understanding about social media marketing, and I hope that it's going to actually guide you if you actually want to take this as a career. I see a hand up. Beron, you have a question? Just unmute your mic and you ask your question. Question? Is it in the chat area? Let me check. Okay, as far as video art is concerned, I'm not taking a question from Beron. As far as video art is concerned, if 1,000 people view your art and no action made, will Google still charge you? Yes, there are two things involved, right? There is what we call costs per 1,000 impression and costs per 1,000 views. Views usually apply with Facebook. If 10,000 people watch your video and they don't click to go to your website or buy any product, Google will still charge you because that's what you paid for. You paid Google to show your art to 10,000 to 1,000 people. So they will charge you. When you create display ads, 1,000, it costs per 1,000 impression. Impression simply means they just show it to people, right? So if Google is able to show that ad to 1,000 people, just know that they are going to charge you for that. Same thing with Facebook. Facebook or all social media platforms deal with impressions because they don't have a scenario where you need to go and type before you get results. Only Google gives you an option for pay-per-click and impression. But social media platforms deal with impression, per 1,000 impression, per 1,000 impression, per 1,000 impression. All right. So once you do all those ads and you get results, that's how it's been done. All right. So as far as social media marketing is concerned, you pay per 1,000 impressions. As far as video ad is concerned, you pay per 1,000 views. As far as display ad is concerned, you pay per 1,000 impressions. The only things which you pay per click, we have the text ads, we have shopping ads. There's even what we call conversion. There's what we call conversion. When you create an ad using the objective conversion, Google will only charge you when someone clicks on that ad, especially shopping ad. That is what shopping ad carries. When someone clicks on that ad, visits the page and buys that product. If the person does not purchase that product, if you're running an e-commerce platform, what you should be running is what we call, you should be using the objective known as what? Conversion, shopping ad. When you're running a shopping ad, they charge you per conversion. So you're going to tell Facebook, I want to pay you 0.1 cents per conversion, which means that I will only pay you if somebody clicks on the ad, all right? If somebody clicks on the ad and buys the product, let me show you what I'm saying. Let's go back here. You see, these are shopping ads. Google does not charge these companies per click because they are all shopping ads. It takes them to an e-commerce platform. So if I click on this ad, they are not going to charge this company, all right? They only charge them because remember, when I click on this ad, it does not take me to any kind of page. It takes me to the page where this product is advertised, you see? So I need to buy this product. So only when I buy this product, that is when Google is going to charge you, or Google is going to charge Amazon, all right? So there are two types of ads. So if Amazon actually created what we call a text ad, if they created what we call a text ad, when they come here, immediately someone clicks on the text ad, then Google is going to charge them per click. But if Amazon created what we call a shopping ad, then Google will charge them per conversion because they are only going to be charged when someone clicks and purchases that product. That is the difference. I hope it's clear. I hope I've been able to answer your question, Baron. Don't worry, when we get to Google Ads, you're going to understand this particular aspect very, very well. Any question? Okay, all right. If there are no questions, then guys, we've come to the end of this program. Now, Talita Group Institute, I just want to remind you, Talita Group Institute offers a 3-month advanced digital marketing program. I'm just going to highlight what you're going to benefit at the end of the course, what you're going to learn, and the benefits at the end. This course, we are going to cover these modules, which I've listed here. We are going to cover social media marketing, and under social media marketing, we have 6 different social media platforms we are going to look at. Search engine marketing, we are going to look at Google Ads. We have Google Ads 1 and 2, all right? Then we have, under search engine marketing, we have Google Ads, we have Google Analytics, all right? We have Google Ads and Google Analytics. Then we have Google Data Studio. Those are the 3 aspects of search engine marketing we are going to look at. Then we have search engine optimization, like I said before. Under search engine optimization, we have on-page and off-page. Then affiliate marketing, we are going to teach you what affiliate marketing is all about and how you can actually build an affiliate marketing platform for yourself and generate income for yourself as well. We're going to look at Tag Manager. Tag Manager simply means that you bring all your platforms in a particular, you are actually controlling what is happening on all your platforms in a single area. That is what we call Tag Manager. We're going to talk about email marketing as well. Email marketing here simply means that you use emails to advertise your products. We're going to train you how to get emails from people, and we're going to equally teach you how you can use these emails to drive traffic to your website, all right, and equally to close a lot of sales. Email marketing too is very, very good, and it's one of the least cost. It is very, very cost effective as well. So these are the modules which we are going to look at, and there are 2 modules which initially we did not add. When we're looking at previous classes, we did not look at affiliate marketing, Tag Manager, and email marketing. So the course obviously automatically increases to 4 months. All right, it's going to be a 4-month training program because we cannot take 3 months to be able to cover all these modules. All right. So the cost on the website, if you visit the site itself, the cost for other countries is $500, which we charge, but for African countries, we charge $200. Cameroonians, to be precise, we charge them 100,000 francs. All right. And once you are done with this course, these are the certifications you're going to get. I'm just going to highlight some of them here. You're going to get a Google certification on digital marketing. You're equally going to be certified by CPD. That's an institute in UK. All right. Those are the 2 major certifications that you're going to get. Then this time around, we are equally going to be introducing certifications from Talita Group Institute as well. All right, we're going to introduce, so you're going to have 3 major Three, when I say measure, it therefore means that Google has about 5 different certificates. If you actually want to become a Google certified digital marketing expert, you need to write 5 Google exams. That's why I said usual. So for Google, you're going to write the exams to get the certificates. CPT, you need to sit for the exam. We prepare you for the exams. Make sure that you are ready, all right, before you sit in for the exams. All the exams, they have been timed. And of course, all of this international exam, you need to score at least 80% before you can make it before you can be called a certified digital marketing expert. We prepare you, make sure that you are ready. There are some people who decide to take their time, prepare, if they write after 6 months. We have people who even stayed up to a year before they even thought of writing. But we make sure that by the time the course is ending, you should be ready to take the exams. You just need to ask yourself, if I am ready. But by the time we are done, we know that you are ready. But due to fright and things like that, and sometimes exam tension can make some people not to actually have a focus. But we guarantee you 99% that by the time you sit for the exams, you are going to make it for the exam. So that is our major target, all right? Our major target is this aspect. When we talk about web design, graphic design, these are things which you actually need as a digital marketing expert, all right? These are things you need. For example, when you're taking the digital marketing course, when a web design program is coming up, we can decide to even give you those web design courses for free. For the graphic design, for the graphic design, for the web design, we make sure that we bring it at a minimum price for digital marketing students because you need it. You actually need it. You cannot complete digital marketing with that because by the time we even when we'll be looking at the web design aspect of digital marketing, you even get confused. There are some aspects which you're going to be very confused. So it is very good that after the digital marketing program, you can take the web design so that you can cement your place in the digital marketing space. All right, guys, this is what I had for you guys. Please make sure that we are going to be having trainings. I'm going to be coming up with trainings as far as digital marketing is concerned, all right? Not broad like what we've done. I may decide to talk about organic marketing because what we'll be looking at, we're not going to be talking about organic social media. We're not going to be talking about that in the paid class. Those are trainings which we organize separate, and they are paid training sessions, but we give it free for all digital marketing students. So when we organize the organic paid sessions for outsiders, we give it free for the digital marketing students. The fee which you pay 100,000 include the exams, please. It includes the exam. We decided to make it in such a way that it is very, very good and affordable for everyone. It includes the exams. And things like Google exams, you write them yearly. So the money which you've paid, whenever your certificate expires, the reason why digital marketing certificate expire is because of constant changes. There are so many things that keep on increasing. Like, as you can see, when we started digital marketing, we had just 3 modules. Then we had Tag Manager came in. We equally have another course, another module which has been introduced, which we are equally going to introduce in the course. So when new modules are included in the course, all students are going to attend for free. So it is like a learning process, all right? You keep on learning. When new things are added into the digital space, you equally take the training for free. So the students who graduated from the digital marketing training, who attended the 3-month session, they are going to come back and take the extra 1 month to learn the new modules that have been added as far as digital marketing is concerned. And there are always changes. So we encourage you, when classes are going on, always try to pop in and watch because we'll always share the links. Even if you're done with the training, we'll always share the links in the forum for the next training that is coming up. When you're free, just pop in. So many changes have taken place. Remember, we had just Facebook. Now Facebook has migrated from Facebook. We have the Meta. Now Meta has come with so many changes. And these changes, you need to upgrade yourself if you actually want to become a certified digital marketing expert or you want to build a career in digital marketing. All right. So I think we've exhausted what we had for today. And I hope it was really, really interesting. We want to get your reviews. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you've been able to follow as well. Those of you who are with us here live, I hope the training was really, really explicit. At least you can boast of the fact that you actually know what digital marketing is all about. And if you're getting into the course, or if you want to take the course anywhere, you should be able to know that this is what I'm going to learn. This is what I'm going to learn. These are the things that are needed. Forget about content marketing, because copywriting, all those things, you see them in SEO. You see an aspect of it in SEO. Content marketing is just about being very creative. Copywriting is just making sure that you're able to write good articles. We'll give you sites which you can go there, tools which you can rewrite articles, you can get fresh articles, and you build your digital marketing career. All right. All right, great. So I want to congratulate all those who have stayed right up to this level. I think it takes someone who is very brave to be able to sit with us for more than 2 hours. That's 2 hours, 25 minutes. It's really, really brave. I want to congratulate you all. And for those who really want to take the course, please, you can now contact us in the forum, and we are going to think on how to register you for the program. The next batch begins on the 18th. The next module begins on the 18th. So you can join on the 18th, or maybe when another, but if you're not ready now, you can join when the other module is coming up. I'm sure probably will be in October. All right. So I hope we've actually understood what digital marketing is all about. And thank you all for actually participating actively in this training program. All right. Thank you all. If you have a question, I'm going to maybe open the forums. Those of you who have attended, you give your reviews, and you have a question, you can always contact me directly, and I'm going to answer your questions for you. Thank you all for attending this session, and see you all in our next session or in the Advanced Digital Marketing Program, in case you want to be part of the